Hey Virgo, this is your mid-month love reading for September 16th through the 30th, 2018. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general reading and won't resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate, please check your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you're interested in a private reading, there's a link in the description to my website where you can order one. Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell to get notifications. And I might get a little tongue-tied because this is my 8th mid-month for the day. And I'm kind of tired. But I'm trying to get them out to you guys because I want you to have them. Thank you all so much for the views, likes, shares, subscriptions, comments. I really appreciate them from the bottom of my heart. I love you all. Now that that's all out of the way, let's get all up in your business. Okay, so I've changed things up a little bit for mid-month. Since I'm only doing half the month, I'm only doing 6 cards. I've also reduced this to 2 cards. I'm still going to clarify. And I have a new deck called Alice the Wonderland Oracle cards. And I'm going to pull 2 of them at the end. I'm not going to do the angel answer cards for the mid-month. I will still do I will still do them for, the monthlies. Just because, I don't know, I just wanted to use them because I just got them. So what I'm going to do is going to pull them. I'm going to give you my interpretation, and then I'm going to read the interpretation from the book because I haven't had time to learn them yet. Okay, so let's get into your reading. So we have the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is about walking away from things that no longer serve you, whether it be people, places, emotions, behaviors. 8 of Cups, water signs, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Then we have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is about emotional fulfillment. So again, water sign. So some of you may be dealing with a water sign. Then we have the Sun card, which represents Leo. And this can also represent clarity. For some of you, you may be dealing with a Leo. Then we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is about making a decision. It's also about, it can be about legal issues. Then we have the Justice card. The Justice card can also represent Libra, but it's about karma. It's about balance. It's about justice. Excuse my voice. I had tonsillitis last week, so my voice is a little ugh. Then we have the 2 of Pentacles, which is about balance. Justice is also about balance, because, karma balances out. So the 2 of Pentacles can be about juggling. It can be about balance. It can be about juggling 2 people. It can be about juggling too many things. It can be just needing balance back in your life. Okay, so for some of you, you've walked away from a situation or a person or a thing, or a behavior that no longer serves you towards something that will fulfill you emotionally, or allowing you to have something come in that will emotionally fulfill you. For some of you, it is a Leo. For others of you, this is just, you're gaining clarity about what it is that will emotionally fulfill you. So some of you are really now that you've walked away from this, you're really figuring out what it is exactly that you need and want to get this emotional fulfillment. For some of you, this is optimism, that you will get this, you're being optimistic that you will get this emotional, whatever this emotional fulfillment is for you, or wish fulfillment. Then we have the Judgment card. So some of you have made a judgment about something. Maybe this was the judgment to walk away from this person, place, thing, or behavior that no longer serves you. In making this judgment, perhaps you walked away from a karmic relationship because you learned all your lessons, and now you can move on to something that actually does emotionally fulfill you. And, the person will balance you out. So it could be a karmic relationship that you walked away from. It could also be that you walked away from something that was not balanced. And now that you've walked away, and you have clarity of what will make you emotionally you know, what will fulfill you emotionally, you're gaining balance back into your life. Some of you may be juggling more than one person. So, you know, if you are, I mean, that's your business. I don't have nothing to do with that. Or someone may have been juggling you, and that could possibly be why you walked away. Also, maybe someone found out that you were juggling them and they decided to walk away because they weren't getting emotional fulfillment, and they finally had clarity on that. So let's clarify, and let me shuffle your cards. Or also somebody is trying to juggle you and you're like, nope, because I know your deal. Like, I know what you are. You're a woman juggler or a man juggler. Like, I don't need none of that in my life. Thank you. I don't need to be in any kind of third-party situation. All right. So, now my cat, she's sleeping on the bed. But she made an appearance in 2 videos. So, I'm hoping she stays over there because she keeps trying to smell the candles, and I keep telling her that she's going to burn her face off, and her face is too cute to burn off. And nobody on YouTube wants to see her burn her face off, nor do I. All right, so please tell me why the 8 of Cups is here. She likes to chase the shadows on the wall because it flickers. All right, so please tell me why the 8 of Cups is here. Okay, so we have the King of Wands. So definitely some of you could be dealing with a Leo, because see, we have a Leo here. Some of you just could be dealing with a fire sign or somebody who takes on this energy. So fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the King of Wands, he is a boss. He knows what he wants. He knows how to get it. Maybe this is you just, you know, being decisive, because the King of Wands, he's very decisive. He knows exactly what he wants. Then we have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is like sneaky shit, sneaky behavior. Sometimes I feel like it's like leaving shit behind that, like, these are dull swords, but he's taking all the sharp ones because these are crap. So he's like, leave them. And he's walking off with what still, you know, serves a purpose. Or this can be just sneaky behavior. Perhaps some of you walked away from a fire sign because there were lies, or there were untruths, or like they may have even been like little white lies, nothing major. But as a Virgo, you know, you are big about being truthful, being honest. You don't like when people lie to you. So that's maybe why you walked away from this person, because it really hurt you emotionally. Like, it did not fulfill you emotionally when they lied to you. It was almost like they were questioning your intelligence. And as Virgos, you guys are very intelligent. No one should ever question that. Virgos are on point with their intelligence. So for some of you, that was the case. You became the King of Wands and you were decisive and you were like, that's it. For some of you, it is a fire sign that is being sneaky as shit, and you're just like, nope, bye. I'm walking away. I'm done, because this is not going to emotionally fulfill me. I'm not going to let you be sneaky, and I'm not dealing with that. Like, no, I know what I want now, and it's not you. Okay, so please tell me why the 9 of Cups is here. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords, which air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This can be about moving to calmer waters. This can also be travel. This can be moving away from a situation. Then we have the Knight of Wands, so fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But the Knight of Wands, he runs in, but he's like impulsive, because he's not completely mature yet. He's more mature than the page, but he's not as mature as the queen or the king. So maybe he rushes in very passionately, but then he like kind of loses interest. He also has an ego. So definitely if you're dealing with a fire sign, maybe they're trying to feed their ego with you when you're not looking to feed somebody's ego. You want somebody that's going to fulfill you emotionally, and you're going to give the same in return. And as you see, we have the 8 of Cups again, where you're walking away. And perhaps you're walking away because of their ego, because you're tired of feeding their ego and you're not being emotionally fulfilled. So you're like, I'm moving on. And so you're going to move to calmer waters. Because you really want the 10 of Pentacles. Like, you want stability. You want this whole, you know, we have a lovely home. You know, the grandfather lives with us. We have a child. We've got, you know, the doggies. We're very happy. We're like a couple that builds a legacy together, and maybe they're not helping you in any kind of way build a legacy. They're just like for the here and now. They lose interest and they're like in and out. It could be somebody who keeps popping up, or they keep trying to like they keep letting their ego get in the way of actually trying to form something that is solid. So also their ego might be why they're juggling you and somebody else, or trying to juggle you and somebody else. Please tell me why the Sun card is here. Okay, so we have the Sun card here, which could be Leo, but this is also about like clarity, like optimism. Then we have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles, like this card always looks like and these people are getting married by this person. I don't know if that's the story behind it, because he's like holding a bottle, but this can also be about building, you know, building with someone. This can also be like a team project or building with a group. Then we have the Queen of Cups. She's very intuitive. Some of you definitely are intuitive. She is, she has her emotions under control. She is an emotional person, but she is very, very intuitive. She also is empathetic. She's no pushover. Like, even though she is a very emotional being, and she feels for other people, she doesn't let people walk all over her. So some of you may have a Leo that you were in a committed relationship with, but something in your intuition was telling you that they're trying to juggle you, or there's a Leo or maybe a fire sign. Actually, it can be any sign that is really like trying to be with you, but your intuition is like, I really feel like he has somebody else. Like, your intuition is like, no, 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 no. And, you know, whenever our gut nags us, our intuition, it's usually the right thing. It's where our heads screw us up, because we try to, like, use logic to, like, wiggle our way out of it, especially if it's something that we really want. So I think that some of you either are optimistic about finding a new relationship with somebody that is, you know, going to emotionally fulfill you, because they are an emotional person. So it may be a water sign, or it could be an earth sign that you know, because you would probably vibe with an earth sign, because you would be you would have similar things, like you crave stability. And then we have the Judgment card. So let me see the Judgment card right here. Please tell me why the Judgment card is here. And if my friend's watching, she's probably thinking, God, she shuffles so aggressively. And I do. All right. So we have the Judgment card. We have the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands, fire sign. This can also be like a public relationship. This can be a committed relationship, a marriage. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is putting in work, paying attention to details. So some of you have made the decision that you only want to be in a public relationship with somebody who is willing to pay attention to details, who's willing to put in the work, who's willing to work with you, because that's what's going to give you your emotional fulfillment. Somebody who's willing to put in as much as you do. For some of you, you're going to really pay attention to detail when it comes to deciding whether you want to be in a relationship with somebody. You're going to really pay attention to the things that they do, they say. You're going to look more at their actions and not at their words. You're going to see that their actions and their words align. And if they don't, you're going to be like, no, no, I'm deciding I'm just going to say no, because that's not going to be equal. It's not going to be fair. It's not going to be balanced, and I'm not going to get justice. And you might have to punch them in the... No, I'm not condoning violence. I'm just kidding. Please tell me why the Justice card is here. It's never okay to punch people. Please tell me why the Justice card is here. That's a disclaimer for any kids that, like, heard that and were like, yeah, I should punch them. Don't punch them. Please don't punch them. Please tell me why the Justice card is here. Violence is not the answer. All right, so we have the Justice card. We have the Queen of Wands. So somebody, there's definitely fire sign energy. Leo, Sag, Aries, definitely fire sign energy. We have the Page of Pentacles. So that is a stable offer, a message of stability. Then we have the Two of Cups, which is soulmate, and the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is clarity and truth and justice. So for some of you, you're really going to get clarity, truth, justice when it comes to a fire sign. Or perhaps you may have fire in your chart too. That's why I'm seeing a lot of fire. But perhaps you are this Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, she is passionate, she's fiery, she's loyal. You know, she's decisive like the king. She is like, you know, because Leo's like the king of the jungle and the queen of the jungle. She's like the queen of queens. So for some of you, after you decide what it is you want in a relationship and you get that truth, clarity, and justice, a soulmate is going to come in for you. It's going to be balanced. It's not going to be another karmic relationship. They're going to, you know, offer you stability that you need. And it could be a fire sign, but it could be any sign, because they all are all here. For some of you, once you let go of this fire sign, because they're not going to, you know, give you the balance in the relationship that you need. It's not going to be equal give and take with them, or they are juggling you with somebody else. Then your offer of stability comes in, because you now have the clarity of what it is that you need in a person or in a relationship that will fulfill you, and they could definitely be your soulmate. Okay, please tell me why the Two of Pentacles are here. That's too many cards. Please tell me why the Two of Pentacles is here. Who? All this fire showing up in your reading, Virgo. All right, so with the Two of Pentacles, which can be about balance, it can be about juggling, it can be about it can be about juggling people, places, or things. So for some of you, we have the Page of Wands. Remember, this is that in and out energy. It's a fire sign. This is all fire right here. Fire, fire, fire. Okay, so the Page of Wands, he's immature. He doesn't know what he wants. He's indecisive. He's back and forth. He's all over the place. Then we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about rapid communication. It's about, you know, like IMs, text messages, social media. It can also be about travel. It can also be rapid movement forward after a period of stagnation. So for some of you, you needed to gain balance. And so it's kind of like you needed to get balance within yourself to let this Page of Wands know that it's not okay what they're doing. And you're going to communicate this to them very clearly in a way that they understand. And they're going to recognize that what they've been doing is wrong. And you're going to be victorious. Or for some of you, you're going to communicate very loud and clear that you know they have somebody else and this ain't happening. And that's how you're going to be victorious. And for others of you, maybe there's been a lack of communication. Everything's going to start to balance out. There's going to be equal communication on both ends. It's not going to be like somebody text messaging or calling somebody and they never return calls. Like, it's going to be an equal give and take. And it might even be quite passionate and steamy. What y'all do is your business. I don't got nothing to do with that. And I don't want to know what y'all are doing. I'm going to mind my business. Okay, so the first romance angel card you have is Make the Effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So for some of you, the steps that you need to take is figuring out what it is that will emotionally fulfill you and walking away from anything that doesn't. For others, you need somebody that's going to give you an equal give and take. If you see somebody not putting in the effort or as much effort as you are, then most likely it's time to let them go, walk away from them, and find somebody who does give what you give. And then we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So because Virgos are earth signs, they're very all about stability. So some of you may not feel like you have enough money to be with the person you want to be with, or to, you know, or to date. But you're an awesome person. Money is not the biggest factor when people are looking for love. I mean, like, yeah, it can cause, you know, some problems, but this could be you, this could be your person. Maybe your person doesn't have a lot of money and they feel like they can't take you to places where, you know, expensive places like they think you deserve. Also, some of you, perhaps this person that you were in a relationship with, you actually like worked with. Okay, so let's do your Alice cards. And I really have to clean my desk because there's like black smudges all over from the candles. And it's driving me crazy. I don't even know how it gets on there. Like where's it coming from? It's not like I turn the candles over and rub the black stuff from the wick all over it. I just don't. And I don't know where they're coming from. Leo problems. Or should I say reader problems. And my one candle, I don't know what's going on with it. I have to order another one because it's like at the bottom. These people are probably like happy as hell because like I bought so much stuff from them since I found them. Alright, just give me 2 cards for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 16th through the 30th. Please and Virgo. Alright, so we have all in the golden afternoon, inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. And then we have no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. Sorry, there's a glare on them from my camera, from my phone. Yes. This one, I think once you walk away from the things that no longer serve you and find something that really inspires you, you may meet somebody that inspires you and fulfills you emotionally. You might make a baby because I see conception here. So if you don't want a baby, please wrap it up. Yes, I said it. And then we have no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. Some of you may equate your power to your finances. And if you don't have enough money, you feel less powerful. Some of you just don't know your personal power. But you have it. Like, you're very grounded and stable, and people, you know, admire that about our signs. And one thing I admire about Virgos is they're very detail-oriented. What else do I love about? I just love Virgo. Well, I love Virgo women. I'm not going to... Yeah. I have a lot of female friends that are Virgos, and they're amazing. So, all right. So, let's look at what the book says after I get all dreamy about my Virgo female friends. Yes. Because I love them. Because they're awesome. All right. So, what wonderlands can you create when you allow yourself to be open to all the genius all about you and invite it to come into the world through you? You are imaginative. You are creative. You have the spark within you. Whatever it is you wish to do, paint, draw, sing, write, dance, do this creative, verbal, brilliant life bringing thing. Who knows what creations you can bring forth? Why not begin to discover the possibility today? Time to create an imaginative idea. Inspiration takes hold. Talent and ability. The muse touches down in your life. Get ready. So for some of you, the way I'm going to take this is, I know Virgos, like, you guys doubt yourself a lot. Don't. You're awesome. You're creative. You can create whatever you want, like, especially when it comes to your life. All you have to do is remain positive and figure out what it is exactly and be very specific about what you want. And then we have number 18. All right, no need to fear. Remind yourself of all great and fine qualities you have. Your wit, your courage, your strength, your tenacity. And you will find your courage again. You will realize you are more than equal to those about you and more than able to cope with the circumstances you find yourself within. Like Alice, you are larger than that which you are afraid of. Remember this now and go forward with confidence and strength. You may be afraid out of habit, not out of reason. Feeling intimidated, but without need. Remember how many reasons you have to feel confident. Go forward with courage. You are more powerful than you are feeling. Others cannot harm you as you are so strong. So remember, Virgo, you guys are very strong. You have a lot of great qualities. Even if right now, say, you don't have the finances that you would like, you don't feel like you have stability, you have so many other wonderful qualities that people are not really worried. Like, people mostly aren't worried about what's in your pocket. I mean, there are certain signs that maybe kind of wonder, but remember all your other wonderful ass qualities, because I really do love Virgo women. I'm a Leo, so I don't really get along with Virgo men, but I love Virgo women. No offense to any Virgo men watching. I'm sure you guys are awesome. I just, it's not for me to date because we just really don't get along. But that has been your reading, Virgo, for mid-month for September 2018. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you need a personal reading, the link in the description below. There's a link to my website, and you can order a reading there. And I love you all, and thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your September, and I will see you guys soon. Oh, and happy birthday to all my Virgos. Woo, woo, Virgo season, which is almost over, but happy birthday anyway. And I hope that you guys, if you already had your birthday, I hope it was awesome. And if you're about to have your birthday, I hope it is awesome. And I hope you get everything that you wish for. And I hope the ones that have already had their birthday got everything they wished for. Let's see. That's about it. So I appreciate you watching, And I hope you have a great rest of your September, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.